I'm Luiz Dias, R&D engineer and project manager at EDP New in Portugal, and on DriVe2X our main responsibility is to coordinate the work package related to demonstration and validation. As the DriVe2X will test in 5 different geographies and 8 cases. So starting in Portugal, we have 2 cases. One is a vehicle to building in the Porto Airport and a vehicle to grid in Maia City Centre. In Amsterdam, Netherlands, we have also a vehicle to building in the Johan Cruyff arena. So for a very specific or a very special case, which is we call vehicle for office, vehicle to events, and also of course for employees that work in the arena facilities. In Hungary, we have in Budapest vehicle to home in prosumer homes, so homes that have PV generation and perhaps storage whenever possible. And in Italy, we have 2 cases, vehicle to grid as well, just like the others, and a special vehicle to grid case within the ASM Terni microgrid, which can leverage the existence of distributed resources such as storage, other vehicle to grid chargers, and distributed sources of energy. Finally, in the Isle of Wight, in the south of Southampton, UK, we have 2 cases, a vehicle to grid as well, and also a vehicle to building in hotels. Given the tourism characteristic of the island, it will be a very interesting use case to explore how tourist typical usage of a car can be leveraged to support the grid and the facilities. Yeah, the main advantage for the EV drivers is the fact that these use cases are really oriented to daily situations in the EV user life. So when an EV user wants to solve personal affairs in the city center and can leverage the availability of the car to support the grid, this user can make it. When the user goes to the airport and leaves the car for 2, 3, 4 days, this car will be charged at the end of stay and will be also working for the facility and towards the grid, compensating the user. When a user goes to an event, a soccer match in the stadium, can also take part of this congestion management in the grid. And of course, when the user goes on vacations and goes to a different place, it can be leveraged to support the local grid in the hotel, hot water availability, and so on. So that's how I see the main advantages are really close cases to users' lives. Yeah, we try to involve each country, and each geography has its own use case, and this may change the stakeholders which are involved, but in general we want to involve CPOs, local DSOs or DNOs in the UK as they call. We also try to bring regulators, local authorities, such as for example in Portugal, we try to bring together the electric mobility managing entity, and of course use the EV users associations and other interest groups of users that can support and validate our own endeavor.